Alright, so in this video we're going to take you guys on a tour of Fort McAllister State Park here in southern Georgia. This has definitely been one of our favorite parks that we've stayed at so far. The people are really friendly, the sites are pretty well spaced out and clean. They're not at full capacity due to some damage from the recent hurricane, but it still has been a very enjoyable stay here so far.
And there's cats.
There's cats.
There's cats in the office that you can go visit, and that's pretty fun.
So we'll take you on the tour now. So this is the first ranger check-in station. He's just checking to see if you have a pass for the park. If not, he'll direct you to the next office where you can purchase a single-day pass or a pass for the campsites. Off to the right are 3 RV and trailer parking spots. Off to the left are some car parking spots, as well as a gazebo that houses some pieces of machinery from the CSS Nashville that was sunken just off of the shore. Straight ahead is the main visitor center as well as ranger station. This is where you're going to purchase your park passes as well as passes to go through the fort area of the park where you can look at the earthworks and cannons that are throughout there. Just off the right, we're going to go through the main park entrance, which is the gate. You will get the gate code once you purchase your park pass. Now just off to the right is the section of the park that houses several cottages. So in case you don't have an RV, bus, or trailer, or tiny house, and you still want to stay in the park, or if you have a large party, you can rent one of these cottages for $175 to $225 per night and still be able to stay at the park. So this is the entrance to the campground area. As you can see off to the right, that section is closed. That's the part of the park that was damaged by the hurricanes. It is going to make you go down a one-way. That is the only way to get into the campground parking area. Off to the left here is the nature trail that you can ride bikes or take a walk on, which we did and was really nice. Off to the left here is the dump station, so this is where you're going to drain your black and gray water tanks. Now off to the left here are the garbage cans. There unfortunately is no recycle. Now here where the road Ys, you're going to want to stay to the right. This is the beginning of the RV campsites. As you can see, all of the sites are very well spaced apart, and you can fit very large fifth wheel trailers, tiny houses, or bus conversions and schoolies within them. Now as we head down this little gravel road, this is going to take us to the 2 handicap designated campsites as well as the bathhouse. So just up ahead you can see that's one of the handicap spots, and off to the left there is the other. And then just ahead, that's the bathhouse. There are showers, bathrooms, as well as a washer and dryer for you to be able to use. Off to the right here, this is one of the first camp host sites. Just down this next road, we'll see the rest of them. Now on the left-hand side, all 4 of these sites are camp host spots, so these aren't going to be available to use, but all of the camp hosts are incredibly friendly and very, very nice. Off to the right is the boat launch, as well as a place where you can rent kayaks. And just ahead, this is another bathhouse, but it unfortunately is closed at this time due to the renovations from the hurricane. Now down this road is where all of the tent camping sites are. These are not available for RVs or trailers. They are only available for car and tent camping. All of the pads are completely level, and I believe they were concrete. We didn't investigate them totally, but they're either concrete or packed sand. Turning down this next fork, we're going to go back through where all of the other trailer and RV campsites are. These campsites are a little bit more spaced out than the others. They are also more in the trees, so they're a little bit more shaded. So if you're trying to run off of solar, you're probably going to want to go to the other sites. We were told by one of the hosts when we first pulled into the camp that these sites do tend to flood when it rains, so that's something to keep in mind. As you can see up ahead, there's Luna. We did first park in this site off to the right when we first arrived, and we stayed there for 9 out of the 10 days, but this big group came through, so we gave them that site and moved across the street to this one. So these campsites do come with a fire pit ring as well as a picnic table, and then they do also have full electric and water hookup, which water is just on the back side of the electrical pole, and then at the electric service station you have 30 and 20 amp service. I do believe some of the campsites have 50 amp service as well if you need that. But we moved to this site just because it is a little bit more secluded, and our neighbors behind us do have some dogs as well. Oakley, she's a little dog reactive, so we just wanted to make sure and give ourselves nice peace and quiet. But Luna fits in really well. Pretty much all of these sites can accommodate a big bus like ours or a big fifth wheel trailer if that's what you have. So we hope you guys enjoyed the tour of Fort McAllister State Park. Like we said in the beginning of the video, we really enjoyed our stay here. We stayed a total of 10 days, and fortunately for us, during the month of December, they were running a 50% off promo code, so we ended up paying half as much as it would have cost here normally to stay, which is $36 a night for the full hookup site. We did find this site through Campendium, which has been a wonderful app source that we've been using to find all of our sites, which gives the option for state parks, public land, as well as free camping. Really can't beat the app. It works really, really well. We've also used iOverlander, which works pretty well also, but we prefer the Campendium app. So hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and now it's time for us to finish out our night, and then tomorrow we're moving on to Florida. See you there.
Sorry.
Take 5.
Take 12. Sorry.
Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.